Hello, everybody. Ready to get started on Space Quest 4. And this one is, this one's quite a step up from the previous three. Space Quest 4, Roger, Wilco, and the Time Rippers. This one might have been... This is basically to Space Quest what King's Quest V was to that series. Much higher step up in quality, an actual point-and-click interface, as well as voice acting. Very cinematic.
We rejoin our friend and semi-hero Roger Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Zenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest 2. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmetheus is in order.
It's much more cinematic, while it doesn't look like much by today's standards.
During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
Looked pretty damn good back in its day. Planet Magmetheus. Subject: Roger Wilco.
We have confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magmetheus with you, then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
Who the hell is this? Budget
As our
Darth
story
Vader?
begins, we find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport bar.
Ew.
We join
Okay,
Roger
then.
as he relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is by.
See, there is this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I
Yep.
had to outsmart another
That was all in
of
Space
Bohal's
Quest
gorillas
2.
and steal the shut.
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Please come with me.
That slack-jawed expression. What's up, guys?
Hello, Roger Wilco. Surprised to see an old friend? You have no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you. I have this one loose end to tie up before
That's
I begin my
that's
reign as the
Sludge
supreme
Volhall,
being of all
the villain from
exists.
Space Quest 2.
I
guess
not like
he's
to
back.
lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2. Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and to prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time. Then, do the dirty deed.
Ew. No thanks. Oh, wait. Other dirty deed. Oh.
You go left and split them up. Mr. Wilco, follow me and do exactly as I say. Let's move!
Is that Ernie from Sesame Street? They sure sound like him.
Hey, I want to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast. We gotta do this fast. Shield your eyes! Jump into the time rip! Do it now! You've got to! If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Alright, you say so. Well, our title bar just changed.
Now where am I? You wonder aloud to non-existent auditory organs. This place sure looks homey. Hey, wait! This looks just like Zenon. It is Zenon! It's really a Pio. Along with the changes induced by an armed conflict, the city looks different, more modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster seasoning. Casually glancing at the status line, you happen to notice that you're in Space Quest 12. What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten with barely an electron stirred in that well-armored orb atop your shoulders.
I love a game with a snarky narrator. Who, by the way, I'm not sure if you recognize his voice, but that is the late, great Gary Owens. He's voiced in a lot of things. I think a lot of people know him as Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. I know him primarily as Commander Farrell from SWAT Cats. So, we're left without much of an indication as to where to go or what to do, as I think is the case in most of these games. Let me adjust the speed up a little bit. There. Let's have a look around the place. As early as we are in the game, it's still fairly easy to die.
You take the small, frayed, useless-looking length of rope.
But before we do too much, we can have a lot of fun with some of the narrator's descriptions, especially using the smell and taste icons.
The faint aroma of burnt hemp teases playfully around your nostrils. It smells great.
Ha 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 ha. Cute.
There's a sweet,
oh shit.
fruity
Okay.
odor coming from the building.
Oh look, product placement.
You can't do that.
We do want to catch that bunny, though. That guy that you just saw moving out of frame, he's bad news. Let me see if we can... I think we just need to get out of view. I don't think the guy can come and kill us as long as hopefully we're enough out of view.
The hare, anticipating your clumsy attempt to catch it in the open barehanded, won't come anywhere near you. Timing it... Those sure are some finely honed reactions you've got there. Perhaps you're still suffering from time lag.
Shut up, Gary. Roger did have his head poked out. Is he still not, like, completely out of view? There we go.
That was without a doubt one of the finest examples of bunny snatching I've ever seen. You stand centrally located in perhaps the only debris-clear area on the surface of this city. This was a busy intersection of commerce when times were happier and life, well, just existed. An odd structure looms in the distance. I think we're looking at your basement.
There are a couple of guys who can show up around here that can kill us. One is a, oh, him. Oh, shit. Go, no, Roger. Okay. Whew. That was close. Okay, I better make sure we're well clear of... Okay. He's like some cyborg zombie thing that if he catches us, he calls a robot that comes and kills us. Or we can encounter the robot itself, though.
The structural
It'll
warpage
just kill
and
us
the
itself.
enormous gaping hole indicate a violent end for this corroding battle machine.
What have we here?
Surprisingly, no one has taken this small, innocuous-looking piece of unstable ordnance. Okay, you now have the unstable ordnance. Remember, it was your idea. Good luck.
So yeah, we have some unstable ordnance.
A piece of unstable ordnance.
We don't want to... We do get points for picking it up,
Keep
but
your
we don't...
hands to yourself.
But we don't want to actually walk
A
around
very
with it.
wise choice. Carefully placing the unstable ordnance back inside the tank, you decide some things are better left alone.
Indeed. Like, these kind of games encourage you to pick up everything that's not nailed down, but in this case, you don't want to do that. Let's look at this Star
A quick
Wars
inspection reveals nothing of
land
interest
speeder.
other than a glove box.
Oh,
A quick
okay. Can we look in the glove box?
You can't do that.
Why not? Oh, there we go. What we got?
It looks like a genuine Pocket Pal portable terminal. The interior of the air car sports many broken gauges and instruments, as well as a glove box.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else in there
After
except
taking
for
a quick
the...
look around to reassure
laptop.
yourself that the place is as dead as it looks, you snitch the Pocket Pal laptop.
Okay, I think that's everything. I think that's everything we can pick up around here. Now we need to find a way out of here. And to do that, I think we need to...
This grate has crud, gunk, and sludge built up around the edges. You can see through the grate, but can't make anything out.
It's tasty.
Okay, you taste great and find it less filling.
Okay, at this point when we drop down, if we were carrying the unstable ordnance, it would blow up and kill us. What place
The
is
strange
this?
little pedestal has wires running between it and the wall. A variety of pipes, coolant and otherwise, pass in, through, and around the room. A variety of pipes.
Okay.
It's an empty jar with a lid, neither of which does anything entertaining. It's just an average, old-fashioned desk blotter. You don't need to look at that. It's very pleasant looking.
Yeah, we can take the jar.
You take the jar into custody.
Is there anything we can do with this? I thought there was. Oh.
Keep your hands to yourself. Nothing you can do to it here will be of benefit. Ah, a button. Perhaps I'll give it a
There
press.
we go.
Data entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Zenon supercomputer project, the ultimate in artificial intelligence. The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Zenon, including our weather control and defense systems.
Didn't you ever watch Terminator?
Seemed like a sound idea at the time,
I'm sure
and
it
all
did.
proceeded well for about 3 years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box, on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted. On its back was the picture of a not particularly wholesome gentleman, but that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for analysis. As a result, a crippling virus spread through the machine like a bad social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All
Damn it,
screens
Larry.
went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Zenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control. It was a bloody war. Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this
Yeah, we got
recording,
chased by
we are
one of
down
them.
to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly. To make matters worse, I've just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology. If you are not a machine, then perhaps they were successful. Please realize, you are Zenon's last hope.
Okay, so he pretty much just gave us the whole backstory as to what's going on here. Let's get out of here then.
Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm gonna find my way out of here, but before we do that... Sewer levels are always everyone's favorite, aren't they? Uh-oh. That's probably not good. Is it coming this way? Where's the... Where'd the slime go? Oh, there it is. Okay,
You can't use... It would serve. Okay. You
just need
scoop
to-
up the slimy secretion. Better get away now before it scoops you up.
right. Okay. A little bit risky, but it worked.
You have a jar of green acid.
Let's look at what we have here first. Can we do anything with this?
It would serve. Nothing.
I guess not. Looking at it shows us this, though.
This is just a dumb terminal. It won't do anything by itself. Keep your hands... You extract the portable power pellet from the back of the bunny's polyplastoid torso. Don't mess with it. Don't...
How much money do we have? We have 59 buckazoids.
Don't...
I think we plugged
You
the
plug the
battery.
mobile power
Yeah.
cylinder into the laptop.
Okay.
You liberate the battery from...
Oh.
You can't... You plug the mobile...
Okay, again, we can't really do anything with that on its own. We're going to have to... We won't get a chance to actually use it until much later. Let's go ahead and... Here comes a ship, but...
This seems to be a relatively spacious landing gear compartment. Wonder how cramped it gets in there when the gear is stowed.
One way to find out. Let's go hitch a ride.
This seems to be a relatively spacious landing.
Okay. Oh shit. We don't want to mess with him. We seem to be in their like main fortress already, but there's not much we can do here just yet.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time. Grrrr, schluff, urrup.
Mela sidam sat. Zawą chwilę zagód.
Yoink. Okay. We have just commandeered us a time machine. But before we do anything, very first thing we want to do is write down that code you see on the screen there. That's the code that gets us back here. If we miss that, then we're kind of screwed. Like I said, this game is a lot like King's Quest 4 in many ways. Some of them good, some of them not so good. One thing about this is how easy this also has a lot of very obtuse puzzles, I guess you could call them. It's not always readily apparent as to what to do, and it's very easy to lock yourself out as well. Almost done writing this down. Okay, I think that should about do it. And now as far as finding a code to enter, really we just enter any old random thing and see what works. Oops.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life.
Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again.
Yeah, I don't think there's any one code that really works. You just have to enter shit in and
The powerful time and finally,
hope it works.
finally,
There we go. now we're in Space Quest 10. Latex Babes of Estros. Now we're talking. I'm gonna write that code down too, just because I think we'll need to get back here too eventually. So let me take that down real quick. And actually, I think I'll just call it a video here, and next time we'll go look for those babes. See you guys later.
I'm playing a game.